Well, John, welcome to Mid-America Flight Museum. We appreciate you coming today.
Proud to be here.
And I got to tell the folks, there's you go down and you look at body shops and you look at your auto places, and there's thousands of coatings out there on the market. But I've got a special purpose here for our museum, and a lot of people do with polished aircraft. I mean, we've been polishing for many years. In fact, we got a DC-3 and a Lockheed Lodestar and a B-25, and now this beautiful 170. John, introduce yourself to the folks and give us a little bit about your background.
Be happy to. I'm John Mosley from Clinton, Mississippi. I own Clinton Body Shop in Clinton and in Richland, Mississippi. And like Scott said, I grew up in a body shop. My forte has always been painting cars. That's what I love to do and still passionate about it. I sneak off from the shop every chance I get and paint airplanes now. I'm blessed that we have a grass strip and some hangars at the house, and so I have a place where I can work on airplanes.
Let's give a demonstration. We've already mixed some up. In fact, there's what do you have here, John? An A and a B?
Yeah, an A part and a B part. And of course, this is kind of bulk type stuff. But what you'll get as we put this on the market and you buy your product, you'll have a small bottle of A and a small bottle of B. You'll have a mixing bottle similar to this, not necessarily that exact bottle, but you'll have a bottle similar to this and a measuring cup. You'll put equal parts of A and B in your measuring cup. You'll pour them into this little bottle, shake it up good, and it's ready to go.
And that's all it takes to do a lot.
That'll go
it's amazing how little it takes to go a long way, folks.
A 50 milliliter bottle will usually do about two average size cars. And so that's about 1.8, 1.9 ounces. And it'll do that much. So we've got this much mixed up. That's only about 60 milliliters there, and I dare say we're going to do all the top surface of this airplane with this little bit here.
Okay, let's see how you do it.
All right, it's a pretty simple process. We're going to put this rag in our pocket. We take this little microfiber wrap sponge, and we're going to put about 10 or 12 drops on here. There's 12 drops. Let you hold that, Scott. And that little bit will do 3 square feet. So you're not going to see a lot, and that's the thing that everybody has to get used to. This is not a conventional wax by any means. This is a coating. I can still feel it working. I can still see it coating the aluminum.
I see it. Yeah, again, you're not polishing the aircraft, or you're not. You need to have your surface completely prepped the way you want it, because it's going to coat whatever you have underneath it. Correct?
That's right. Now, as soon as you do that little area, you're going to take your microfiber rag and go right back and polish over it. And you're just going to lightly polish it in like that.
Yeah, it's hard to show on a video, but I can actually see that, John. It's just beautiful. Now then, talk to me. Now we've got this done right now in this area. How long before this is truly fully activated? Is it activated really right now, or
it's already activated?
For us to have full force of this, how long is it going to be?
To be fully cured, I'm telling everybody to let it sit inside overnight.
Okay.
But about 8 hours is what it needs.
Okay.
And what you'll feel, go ahead and run the back of your hand over it. You can feel that it's got a nice smooth feel to it. But when you come out tomorrow and do the same thing, you're going to feel that it's even a lot slicker. As that process is complete, for some reason it just gets extra slick.
But folks, again, you see a lot of videos of products out there. This has the potential to be, I really believe, revolutionary in the industry that we play in, because anybody that's got anything polished, those beautiful Airstream campers, anything like that, everybody fights having to repolish these things over and over and over again. And I'll give you an example. Our DC-3 that we have, it's already been polished once, but it would probably take 2 people, we're talking 300 man hours, plus about $1,000 of polish to repolish that airplane. So about a month for 2 people. So if we can have a product that once we get it to that point and we do this, and then maybe we have to reapply this once every couple of years or a year or 2, that's okay. We keep our airplanes in hangars, we take care of them. But it's so much easier and cheaper to do this than it is to repolish that entire airplane. Plus, every time you polish, you're taking off metal. And these are old antique airplanes. We don't need to take off more metal than we have to. So
that's right.
This is something that's going to help us preserve aviation history a lot longer, John. That's amazing. And that's all. That's all you have to do. It was that quick and that easy.
And what I like to do is what I was alluding to a while ago is like tomorrow morning, walk by it with one of these microfiber rags and just lightly run back over it and just feel how much glass here. You'll feel it just touching it, but if you'll do that, it'll actually feel like a piece of glass.
You know, it's not that you're actually looking and seeing something a lot different than what we had before. We've still got a beautiful polished aircraft, but what we have a coating on top of it that's clear. So again, you know, you're not going to see a lot of results with this, but what you're going to see the results are is the weeks and months later, it's going to be it's going to hold that shine.
That's right. And you'll notice I'm not worried about staying off of these little rubbers and things. I'm not going to discolor them with a bit. I'm going to go down to this seam here and kind of come right up to this stopping point. My sponge feels a little bit wet.
So you can actually feel it when you're applying this, John, that
You
when your
can.
sponge runs out, you can tell when it gets dry.
Yeah, when it starts trying to drag across the surface, then it's running dry.
John, this is an amazing demonstration. So we're shooting this video, but we're going to do this whole airplane, aren't we? Before or right after lunch. We're almost at lunchtime.
We are going to do this whole airplane.
But folks, we appreciate you watching this video. Hope you learned something here. And how's this stuff? They're going to ask, how's this stuff going to be marketed?
Oh, we'll have a website set up. We're already on the website. It's johns360coatings.com.
With an S.
With an S.
Okay.
Yeah, johns360coatings.com. And we'll have an e-commerce website where you can actually go to the website and buy it. We'll set up dealers and everything around the country to make it easy that way too. And we're gonna have a dealer right here in Mount Pleasant.
Yeah, we're the planestore.com, and we don't have a single product on it. We've already got Facebook likes on it. But yeah, I want to be your champion of polished airplanes. That's going to be my market there, John.
The AeroShell Aerobatic Team proudly supports John's 360 Coatings.